Welcome back to the Vocal Troubleshooter. What do you really believe to be true about your voice?
So today we're going to talk about what you believe. Now, what you believe seems like a really odd topic for a vocal video, right? However, what you believe about your voice and about your ability to sing is really important because our world is filtered by our perception of how we believe, what we believe. So that's not just your world, but your voice. When an untrained singer begins to take lessons, before they've started lessons, they've developed a number of habits that are in place. These are habits that they've employed because they were trying to develop a technique, figure out how to use their voice and sing. And very frequently, these habits are interfering with their ability to really execute the correct technique and to be able to use it. But then they start lessons and they start to learn about how to use their voice correctly. They start to develop some control over the muscles. And even after that, they may still find that they're having trouble with these same habits, these long-held habits in place. Well, that's because these habits are buried deep in their belief system. These habits are buried in their subconscious mind. And they believe that this is difficult. Every time I go for those notes, I can't reach them. When I try to do this, I run out of breath, and on and on. All the things that happened as a result of these habits, even though they now know in their mind, they understand the correct technique, and even the muscles may have learned the control to be able to do this, their belief system is still controlling the outcome of what's happening. The thing about singing is that if you believe that singing is difficult and hard to master, it will be. If you believe singing is natural and effortless, it will be. So, particularly once you've really developed the control and the knowledge of your technique, if you're still having trouble, it's your belief system. It's the habits that are buried in your belief system, in your subconscious mind. I recently had a conversation with an old student who reminded me of something that I had said to her many, many years ago. And that is, your subconscious does not have a sense of humor. It believes everything you say. So you need to guard what you say about yourself and about your voice. You know, a lot of people enjoy self-deprecating humor, and they'll say things about their voice assuming it's just a joke. We all know this is haha supposed to be funny. You know, oh yeah, I sound like a frog. Watch out, I'm going to sing now, get your earplugs. Or, you know, that kind of thing. So they don't really think they mean that, but their subconscious believes them. It says, uh-oh, she's going to sing. You better watch out. This isn't going to sound good. Oh no, this is going to be terrible. And so it continues to give you back what you have told it is true. For that matter, it not only doesn't have a sense of humor, but it believes everything you say. So if you say make negative statements about your voice, if you say things like, oh, I just can't get this, this is so hard, I always have such a tough time doing this, I'm never going to get this. Guess what? This is going to be really hard, you're never going to get it, it's always going to be tough. So you need to be careful not to say those kinds of things about yourself or about your ability to perform or sing or do something, a vocal task. Now, you may say to yourself, well, what am I supposed to do? Lie? Am I supposed to tell, oh yeah, this is so easy, I sound great, when you know it's not and you don't? No, because your subconscious mind also knows that that's not true. So what you need to do is to be supportive and encouraging. You need to tell yourself, I can get this. I can do this. If I keep practicing this, I'm going to get it. I'm going to focus on this until I get it. Those kinds of statements, that kind of encouraging and supportive statement is going to feed into your belief system, and you will get it. Now, unfortunately, your belief system and your subconscious mind is not just susceptible to what you say, but it's also susceptible to what other people say around you. So you need to be careful about the people that you associate with. You need to be careful not to surround yourself with people who are going to say negative things about your voice, or about you in general for that matter. You want to be around people that are supporting and encouraging of you. For some reason, and it's inexplicable to me, people find it just so much fun to knock people singing. Even if they've never heard them sing before, they have no idea what they sound like. You may just open your mouth and the first note that comes out, they'll blurt out, don't quit your day job, and for some reason they love to do this. They have no idea. You may, be the next Christina Aguilera, but they still, before they've even heard you sing, they like to do that. So you need to be cautious about this. You need to immediately correct a negative statement. If somebody says something negative about your voice, you need to immediately chime in. Actually, I've been taking voice lessons. Oh, yes, my voice is getting so much stronger. I can't believe I'm so excited about how my voice is sounding. Actually, I just performed at an open mic last week. The whole place was standing up cheering. Something that immediately counteracts that negative statement and that is supportive and encouraging of your goals and what you want to feed into your belief system. And it needs to be done immediately to counteract that and to continue to be supportive. Now, you may not be able to avoid people who are not supportive. They may be in your family. You may work with them, and you may not be able to avoid them. Try to avoid the topic. Try to completely avoid talking about singing with people who are not supportive and encouraging. And if it comes up, if they bring up the topic, then you need to try to, change the topic, but most importantly, if they start to become negative, again, make sure that you immediately correct that statement with something positive that supports you. Because you need to be your own cheerleader. You need to support yourself, particularly if you don't have a supportive family or friends that will support your goals. But even if you do, what you say is going to be the most important thing to what you truly believe. You can have everybody cheering you on, telling you how wonderful you are. But if you don't believe that to be true, deep down, it's not going to make the difference. So you need to constantly reaffirm for yourself that this is something you can do, that you're going to do, that you're going to work on until you make it happen. And you have every confidence it will happen. And that belief system is going to feed that back to you in terms of your real life voice and what you're hearing in your singing. All right. So remember that you need to not just say these things and to not say negative things, but you need to be really vigilant about it and be watchful, be on the lookout, be careful, and protect your psyche, protect your subconscious mind. Hopefully this has helped you. If so, please comment. I am eager to hear what you have to say. Like the video, share it, please, with anyone you know who you feel could really benefit from this. Please join us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check our blog page for past videos as well. So that's all bangonrecords.com. It's facebook.com/bangonrecords, youtube.com/bangonrecords, bangonrecords.com/blog. All right, and I look forward to seeing you next time.